Hi, my name is Kerry. I'm the host and founder of of Us Investors. It's my belief that you never invest in the present, you always invest in the future. You try to look out forward and see what events are going to change the world from what we know today. And I believe the world will change more in the next 10 years than it did in the preceding 100 years. So I asked my team to help me produce a video on Elon Musk's latest project, and that is Neuralink. It's a little different than what you've seen from us in the past, but I think this is the direction I want to go to make you a better investor. I see my role as host of Best of Us Investors has evolved. It used to be I just wanted to get clicks and make money. Now I want to share my knowledge and share my experience and put you in a position that you can grow your family wealth as I have. I've come across a company that I think can help you do that. The issue is that it's pre-IPO. It's owned by John and Patrick Collison. Actually, they only own 20% of the company, but I think this is going to be a stock that is going to become a major part of you and I's world. They started out with the mission to make it possible for any website to take payment from any credit card or debit card in any currency without being dedicated to an account like PayPal. You need to know about this because John and Patrick remind you in the future of these two guys. Last Friday, the members of our Discord had our stock talk, and we were talking about the situation in Russia and the situations evolving in China. And I says, is there any other thing that's looming in the future that we need to be aware of, and we need to find those stocks that are going to benefit from what's happening? And the subject of water came up, and we talked about the Jacksonville, Mississippi situation, the one up in Michigan, and then I brought up that I believe it was in 2017, the Sewer and Water Board of Alabama filed the largest bankruptcy suit in the history of municipalities. And so I said, let's look into water and let's find out what the situation is and see if there's any investment opportunities. And Trent, my son, stepped up and said, I'd like to do that. And here's what he sent me. And here's where we think there's an opportunity for investment around water. So why did I sell NVIDIA, Advanced Micro Devices, and Google? For the same reason I sold Tesla back last November, and for the same reason I've been telling you since last November that you got to get out of China, that you got to get out of these stocks, that the market is coming down. And I don't do it as well as Graham Steffens does. I just finished watching his video. This is a thumbnail of his video. And I go watch his video. He's got 4 million people, and he's explaining why China's coming down, why our market's coming down. What he doesn't do, though, is tell you where to invest to make money off of this move in the market. Yeah, we're going into a recession, and yeah, tech is going down, but where do you go in the meantime to make money? That's what I'm going to tell you in this video, and that's what I'm going to tell you in the coming videos in the coming weeks. How is your stock portfolio going to survive the collapse of China? And if you don't believe that the Chinese economy is about to collapse, then you need to turn this video off right here. But if you do believe it is going to collapse, you and I need to determine how much of the merchandise that is coming out of Amazon comes from China. How much of the hardware that Apple produces is coming from China. How much of Tesla's automobiles are made and sold in China as far as that goes? How about General Motors? They're owned 50% by China. The semiconductor come out of China. If all the stuff stops coming from China, how's the shipping industry going to do? And then there's the pharmaceutical industry that is dependent on China. These are the questions we need to answer if we want our portfolio to survive the collapse of the second largest economy in the world. I know I said I would never sell my big tech and that I would pass them on to my children and my grandchildren. In fact, I've put some in a trust for my grandchildren. But the fact is, we're at a different point in our lives and in the world's economy than we've ever been. And I have to react to it. I have to react that the second largest economy in the world is going down, and it's going to have a ripple effect across the world. And then we have Vladimir Putin and Russia invading Ukraine and basically saying this weekend, I'm turning the oil off until the sanctions come off. So we're in a unique situation. And then I see Mohammed Alarin this morning just confirming everything that Peter Zion has been telling me for the last 5 years.